Welcome, Prep, to Virtual Handwriting Online. Get your whiteboard marker, your cleaner, your whiteboard. At the top of your whiteboard, on the left-hand side, put your finger at the top. You need to draw an egg. You need to draw a branch. It goes all the way across your board, and a cocoon on the end. Your boards should be horizontal like the horizon, not vertical like a tall building. So you need to run your branch from left to right, all the way along your whiteboard. Now the first letter that we're going to write today has 2 Casey the Caterpillar strokes in it. So we start at the top, we go down and hit the branch. I don't want you to write anything. If you've written anything, rub it out. I want you to listen first. You've rubbed it out. Okay, watch and listen. You start at the top, you go down and hit the branch. You're doing a short stick. You come up and do a tunnel. And then you do another tunnel to make the letter M. Watch, don't write yet. Start at the top, go down and hit the branch. Come up and do a tunnel, and then do a second tunnel. Your short stick and tunnel does not sit above the branch. It does not sit below the branch. It sits on the branch. You need to do that in a minute all the way along the branch. You need to put a finger space between your letters. It's not a word, so we're not putting them together. Otherwise it looks like I'm writing a word. Okay, now I want you to pick up your whiteboard marker and your cleaner and start egg, branch, cocoon on the end, starting at the top of your whiteboard. And I want you to do 2 rows of M that says all the way along. Go. Has to be a short stick, otherwise it looks like you're starting to do the letter H. It's a short stick, not a tall one. And the 2 tunnels sit next to each other. Don't do this. Okay, there's not a valley there or a gumnut cup in between. The tunnels are right next to each other. So I want you to do 2 rows all the way along. Got enough time? You can always come back to it if you haven't done your 2 rows. The next one, egg, branch, cocoon on the end. The next letter we're going to do is the letter A. A is made up of 2 Casey the Caterpillar strokes. So it's made up of an open mouth. Start at the top, go around and hit the bottom. You don't start at the bottom and go around to the top. You always start at the top and go around, hit the branch, come back up. It's an open mouth. So we're going to do an open mouth, then come up and do a short stick. Has to be a short stick, otherwise it looks like you're doing a D. So, open mouth, short stick. If you can't do them all together, just do your open mouth, pick up your pencil and do the short stick. Again, it has to sit on the branch, not above the branch, not in between the branch. It has to sit on the branch. You need to make sure your letters are not close together. Otherwise it looks like I'm writing a word and I'm just writing letters. So open mouth, short stick. Open mouth, short stick. Open mouth, short stick. It's not a huge open mouth, otherwise my writing gets too big. Open mouth, short stick. And I want you to do 2 rows of the letter A all the way along. You need to go nice and slow. This is your chance to practice forming your letters. It's not a race. If you get 1 row done before I go to the next one, just do 1 row and you can go back later and do your 2nd row as for more practice. It's not a race. Go nice and slow. Okay, I've run out of room. You probably have run out of room, so rub it out. So you've got a blank whiteboard. So again, at the top of your whiteboard on the left-hand side, you're doing an egg. It sits on a branch. It goes all the way across your whiteboard, from left to right. We write from left to right, top to bottom. The next letter we're going to do is a nice easy one, the letter T. So watch me. Start at the top, go down and hit the branch. We're doing a tall stick. Don't do a short one. This one's a tall one. Don't do a gigantic stick, long tall stick, too tall. Just a nice tall stick with a twig across. So we're doing the letter T. Start at the top, go down and hit the branch. Twig. All the way along. Now you can go and do yours. I want 2 rows. Tall stick, twig. Nice and slow. You need to leave spaces, otherwise it looks like I'm writing a word. But I'm not. Tall stick, twig. If you make a mistake, that's okay. You can just rub it out and have another go. Making mistakes is how we get better at our handwriting. Just make sure you remember, nice and slow. Start at the top, go down and hit the branch. Don't go through the branch. Don't sit it up here in the air. It has to sit on the branch. So I want 2 rows of the letter T. All the way along. Don't make your twig too long. Okay, that's too long. It's just a little twig. Tall stick, twig, all the way along. Nice and slow. Remember that you've got your board horizontal like the horizon, not vertical like a tall building. All the way along. Okay. Next one. Egg, branch, cocoon on the end. This is Sammy the small snake, which makes up the letter S. So start at the top again. So, Sammy the small snake. So you start at the top, you go from left, back, to right, and then back again. Sammy the small snake. Don't worry if you don't feel confident with it. Just keep practicing. Sammy the small snake sits on the branch all the way along. Make sure you start at the top. Go down and hit the branch. 2 rows of S again. This is one you could practice later if you have trouble with it. Sammy the small snake. Starting at the top. You have trouble, you can get mum or dad to dot it for you. And you can just trace over the dots, and then you can have a go by yourself. Trace over the dots so you get the right letter formation, the direction that you're going, and then you have a go. Oh, that one's not sitting on the branch. There we go, that's better. All the way along. run out of room. If you've run out of room, which you probably have, rub it out with your cleaner. Last letter. Woohoo! Again, starting at the top. Egg, branch, cocoon on the end. This is another nice, easy one for us to do. Short stick, start at the top, go down and hit the branch, and it's a spot. Don't do this. Short stick and colour in a big dot at the top. Don't colour it in, it's just the ladybug spot. So starting at the top, go down and hit the branch and a spot. Finger space, don't do this, otherwise it looks like you're writing a word. A word is letters that are being pushed together. We're writing letters. Those. Short stick, spot. Remember, if you make a mistake, you can just rub it out and have another go. Short stick, preppies, not a tall stick with a spot. It's a short stick. Short stick, spot. Short stick, spot. Short stick, spot. 2 rows. Egg, branch, cocoon on the end. Make sure your branch goes all the way. Make sure you're not doing this in the middle of your board. Make sure you're not doing this and stopping in the middle. It has to start at the left-hand side and go all the way to the right-hand side. To finish my 2 rows. Short stick, spot. Short stick, spot. Starting at the top, go down. Don't start at the bottom and do this. You start at the top and you go down and hit the branch, come up and do your spot. Nice and slow. It's not a race. Practice your handwriting. And because this is your first lesson online, give yourself a big tick. Well done!